I'm here with Kelly Angus, who is our Deputy Chief Executive and also Returning Officer for Northumberland. So Kelly, can you tell us a little bit about what's actually happening today?
So today we're here at Blythe Sports Centre. We're busy doing the last minute checks and just the rehearsals really to ensure that everything goes right on over the next few days as we do the verification and count for the elections in Northumberland.
So you've been here all week, haven't you? Can you just tell me about some of the things that you've had to put in place? Because it looks just a little bit different than it would normally be.
We've been here since the beginning of last week. We've been running postal vote opening sessions at Blythe in a very different environment. We've had to set up the environment in a COVID secure way, so additional PPE, social distancing. So you'll see below we have people behind screens, people sitting 2 meters apart. It's very, very different to the way that we would normally operate prior to COVID.
So with COVID, it's probably been a logistic challenge. Can you tell me some of the other things that you've had to do with regards to polling stations and things like that?
Yeah, it's absolutely been a logistical challenge. So planning for an election on this scale really does start after the last election ends. So certainly for the last 12 months, we've been planning meticulously how to operate in a COVID secure way over 2,000 square miles. We have 227 polling stations ranging from Holy Island to Kielder, Haltwhistle in the west, up at Berwick in the north. You know, it is a really big logistical challenge. So we've had to put a number of things in place to ensure that our staff are safe, that our electors are safe when they come to place their poll, and generally, you know, just making sure that the public are safe and that our staff are safe throughout what is a very necessary process as part of democracy.
So we can see behind a lot of people have actually already submitted their postal votes and everything. There are also people who like to visit a polling station. Can you tell me about some of the measures that you might see that's slightly different at a polling station?
Yeah, when you arrive at a polling station in Northumberland this year, you may attend a polling station that actually has a COVID marshal outside. So this will be somebody directing you into the polling station. You'll see signs on the door around the need to wear face coverings and also to socially distance. There will be a limited capacity within each polling station within the county. Now, some of our polling stations are very different. So we have the Gun Inn in Ridsdale, which is a very unique polling station. We also have some very large polling stations, some double polling stations. So it has been a logistical challenge because of the differences that we have across the county. And that's one of the really big challenges that we face. But yeah, PPE, use of hand sanitizer, people sitting behind screens. We will ask you to take your pencil home that we give you, or you can of course bring your own pen or pencil to the station on the day.
So can you tell me about some of the votes that are going on tomorrow? So it's not just the local county council elections that people will be voting for.
No, across Northumberland we have 3 or 4 polls taking place across the county. So when electors who've either voted through postal voting or when they go to a polling station tomorrow, they'll be invited to vote for the county council elections. So that's all 67 seats across the county. We also have our town and parish council elections, and then we also have the Police in Northumbria Police and Crime Commissioner election, which was postponed from last year, which has taken place this year. And across the Hexham divisions, we're also asking residents to vote when the Hexham planning referendum. So 3 to 4 complex, challenging elections taking place across the county.
So on the night, how long do you think it will be before we might hear the first declaration?
So obviously in 2019 we had a very slick operation. We've learnt from that. Every time we run an election we always try and improve, and we've got some great technology supporting us this time. The IT team have been working really closely with the elections team that we can provide live updates. So I would imagine within 20 to 40 minutes we would make our first declaration. So we're here in Blythe, so we're going to verify and count the Blythe Valley constituency first. So I would imagine within 20 to 40 minutes we'll certainly be making our first declaration, so 10:20 to 10:40. Once we've done the Blythe Valley constituency, we'll then move on to Wansbeck. We'll then do West Northumberland, and then we'll do North. We're estimating roughly about an hour and a half per constituency. So obviously we may have some recounts or some additional challenges along the way that might delay that, but we're hoping we'll certainly be done within the early hours of Friday morning.